Testing. Thank you for watching. Um, so I have a microphone today. That's, I think, all I was gonna say. I usually type. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. I usually type that in the chat because I am unable to use my speaking voice and have it be picked up by my setup. But today I have a mic and I can talk. So hi. um, Thanks again for being here or for watching the replay. As it appears that nobody is currently here, but I thank you for to everyone who did drop in and live in the moment, and thank you also to anybody who's watching the replay. It's just an honor to do this and a pleasure to do this one more time with all of you in my community. So, um, yeah. Um, if you again at my cover photo, I would like to invite everybody to the festival that it advertises, the Lockdown 5 festival of sort of is a kind of a Bay Area experimental concert, but in the manner of this lockdown festival that's been done virtually um, over the last year since the pandemic started. So, and at this festival, I am working with Darnell Ishmael and also with the Avant Gospel Trouble Ensemble to do a virtual presentation. Um, if you heard the end of today's concert, you might have heard the end of the melody we now refer to often as the Star Spangled Banner or the U.S. national anthem. And that's something that's been in my ear because of the way that Darnell and Trouble Ensemble and I are deconstructing that very song for the Lockdown Festival presentation set this Saturday, and so it's we call the band is called the Trouble Ensemble. Call it for the way that it makes trouble for the status quo, for all the parts of ourselves that are entangled with the status quo and invested in the status quo, and it's creating sort of trouble through spiritual traditions and dissonance and protest, and trouble, sort of directed towards the narratives and trajectories and entities of oppression, including the ones represented traditionally by the United States national anthem. So we have Darnell has reworded the song and sings it about the Star Spangled Strangler. The U.S. Being sort of um, uh, the the force behind the racist police killings, right? So during the the trial for George Floyd's murder, um, we're sort of highlighting that this is happening. So I want to give a warning that we'll be referring to that and having some imagery in our video, some imagery through just through the acting and performance. There will be some imagery that I'm gonna have a warning about, but I think it's important to really highlight the way that this even the music can be seen as violence. That the nationalism and the nationalistic narrative and the American power structure and even the culture and the music can be experienced as violent, and we want to try to call that out and respond to it in our own way, and really make some trouble around that during a time when I think this really needs to be heard. So I bring that up partly as a perhaps as a warning, but particularly as an invitation not to shy away from it, but an invitation to really enter into what we're doing to make trouble. There's going to be some, just kind of a lot of different kinds of things. There's going to be really some exciting music in my set and in other sets, and there's going to be um, some playful sounds and some really fun things and some things that are very intentionally provocative and challenging. And I invite us to really enter into that with courage. I also brought it up because you might have heard, if you were listening or if you've listened to the replay, you might have heard the end of that melody and the end of my improvisation. As that's a melody that's kind of running through me this week. You may hear it again in another improvisation, and I may have more discussion about what we're doing with that melody and with making trouble with as an ensemble. So, all right. I said I had nothing to say other than that I was holding a microphone, and 6, 7, 8 minutes later, I'm finally gonna shut myself up and I'm gonna put everything away and stop the stream and see everybody tomorrow. So thanks again for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day.